Hey, this is Seth Harden, and I'm going to show you something that I've kind of figured out is a really good trick when making traditional kava and also making kava out of this right here. Okay, here we go. I have to turn my phone back and forth because it doesn't let me switch views, which, well, that's what I get for saving $100 on getting this little Motorola instead of the $200 one, but that's worth it to me. At least the cameras do work. Okay, here we go. Okay, this here is the container full of root that I have used. I have went ahead and made gone through a first wash with actually complete wash instead of doing a 10-minute wash, pouring it in my jar and filling a bowl again, and then doing another 10-minute wash. I've just been going for a full 20 minutes, so I count that as a full wash. And then what I've been doing is I've been putting my roots back in here. Okay. And I have been with my Alu bottle. I think that's how you say. Kava Maker Pro. Alu Pro Kava Maker from Kavafied, I think is what it's called. You fill the balls up, with a tablespoon. I put a pretty heaping one in there. And then you shake it, and of course then you have your first wash. It says second washes are encouraged, and I've done that each and every time, got that second wash. But really, I'm sure that kava is still pretty potent. Okay. So, what I've done is I've dumped that into this container here also. Then, what I've decided to do is go ahead, as you can see, this is my pantyhose, my strainer bag. Like this morning, I filled this sucker full of kava from that root container right there. Filled it up, and I put some water in my bowl, and I kneaded it for 20 minutes. Okay, now this has all been used pretty good, but I found that if you use quite a bit of kava, quite a bit of root, you can turn out with a really cool batch. Now, I've done this once before, but I did it a little differently when I was doing the 10-minute washes, and it turned out pretty well. But this is with the 20-minute washes and some from my Alubaba Pro Kava Maker from Kavafied. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I made with this. This is the kava that I made out of using that old root, and it totally kicks ass as far as color is. It's a pretty good, it's a pretty dark kava. I have not had this. This turned out quite a bit darker than what I made in the past. And I'm very pleased with it. Now I can just take that, empty my bag out, and throw that away because I do not need that anymore. What's this? Oh, yeah. HHC tincture. I better drink the rest of that up. Okay, well, so that seems to work out pretty well. This is what I'm going to have for a little bit since I just got home. Just as dark. I'm going to show you a comparison to some I made this earlier. As you can see, it is just as dark, if not even maybe a little darker than some I've made in a 20-minute wash. And I think that's due to the amount of root I've been able to use. So definitely consider saving some of your root back instead of dumping it. I mean, I've still got, and it's really tempting because I still got, a little over half a pound of each one of these. Pretty close to it at least. And I still got some of this awesome Art of Kava, which I'm getting more of this. I guarantee. Definitely. That's the Kali, the Kali, the Vanatu Kali from Art of Kava. So, definitely, guys, this is a lot of root right here. And I was tempted to just toss it because I got to the place where I couldn't store anymore. And then this morning I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm glad I did because now I have almost a half a gallon of Kava ready to go. And it is potent and dark, and I'm about ready to have a cup of it. I hope this helps somebody if you don't have much money, or if you just want to get the most out of your Kava. Definitely, if you've wondered if there's still some potency to it, if there's still some left in there when you get done, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is my Kava Trick. All right. And from Seth Harden. Subscribe and like, and go ahead and hit that little bell and you'll get the updates. All right. Love you guys. I hope this helps. Bye.